So today's video is going to be installing Oak Valley Designs stair treads, non-slip stair treads on my wooden stairs going up the stairs. So a week ago, I did a video how I fell on my stairs and corrective actions I'm taking because of that fall. So I slipped on the stairs coming down in wool socks and broke the end of my fibula on this ankle. Did a little video. This brace is fantastic. This boot sucks. I guess these doctors have not worn these. I spent a couple months in this boot last year because of surgery I had on the same ankle, and the doctor right away said, "Put the boot on." Well, the boot was terrible. I mean, for this injury, non-displaced fracture on the end of the fibula, this brace is fantastic. Totally supports it. This not only doesn't give any support in the area, but hurts it because of the way it twists and puts pressure on the break area. So anyhow, I promised I'd do a video on installing these stair treads. It's one of my corrective actions for number 2 corrective action to prevent this from happening again, anybody falling on these stairs. Number 1 corrective action is to listen to my wife, because my wife told me 2 years ago when we moved in to do something about these stairs, and I didn't listen. So now that I'm hurt, it affects me, I'm now listening. So I bought these I have 15 stairs. They came in a set of 14 Oak Valley Designs rounded bullnose carpet treads. Now they have many different, these are, I guess, Oak Valley Designs, made in the United States, high end. I bought the cheapest ones they have. These are polyester, anti-slip indoor stair mats for wooden stairs. Mine are Bayside Charm, color is Crystal Canyon, and I actually have 15 steps, so I'm going to be one short. There's different options. I can buy one directly from Oak Valley Designs. I can buy a set of 4 on Amazon, but I'm going to see how these look first. But my total for this pack of 14 is $342. They had 100% wool ones for $1,000 for a set of 14, anywhere down to these polyester ones. And I'm all about the non-slip, so these feel like a wool carpet as far as how much friction's on them. So I'm going to show installing these. So this is all you get. You get the little instruction booklet. You get a QC card, QC check. So it was actually quality control checked by an actual person, Mr. CM, on 3/25/26. And the date today is the 28th, 3/28. So essentially all you do is make sure the stairs are clean. I've already swept them down with the dust brush and dustpan. I'm going to take a wet sponge, damp sponge, and wipe them off, and then dry them with the towel. And then you just stick them down, remove the plastic backing, and stick them down. So I'll show that process. Okay, the first step, these are my stairs. I'm just taking a little bit of water. Going to use a damp sponge and a towel to immediately wipe it off. So I'm going to do these 15 stairs and then start sticking the treads down. Just warm water and a sponge I use to wash my cars, and then wipe it down with a cotton towel. And the step's pretty dirty. So no soap, just warm water. I want the steps to be nice and tacky. No soaps left behind. And this towel took a lot of the dirt off. Kind of ashamed to show this, how dirty my steps were, but yeah. So they're good. Now they're ready for the tread. One thing to note on these, my treads are spec'd at 9 3/4, 9.75 deep. And I thought I'd have a 1/4 inch in the back, but I got almost nothing. They are seated against, they're bottom out on the front, but they are right up against the back. My stair measures 10 to the front of the radius. This front radius here is 10 inches. So these are closer to 10 inches at the start of this radius here, instead of 9 3/4. So just a word of caution. If your stairs are any shorter than 10 inches, these aren't going to work because they're not going to bottom out in that radius. So I expected to have I wanted a 1/4 inch in the back, but yeah, this is seated, so these will be fine. But yeah, just an observation. And I've got it a different, where my wall starts here, I've got narrower step here than I do down here. So I'm going to center them on the narrowest step here. And then I'll have a little extra. So these will be spaced on the wider steps. From this line here, there'll be an even gap on both sides. So we're going to center it on the shorter step. So the tread is 31 inches. And my narrowest step is, I'm going to call it 38 1/4. It's really closer to 3/8, but for this purpose, call it 38 1/4. Okay, so this is how I'm going to position them. The step is 38 1/4 minus the tread 31. That leaves me 7 1/4 left over, divided by 2 is 3.625, which is 3 5/8. So I'm going to space them 3 5/8 off each side. So this is 3 5/8. Again, for the positioning for the narrower. So it'll be centered once I get up to this wall. They'll be centered, but down here it's going to look a little bit offset, which is what I want, because I don't want to offset this way, and then it's going to be shifted too far over once I get up to the narrow area. So that's what I'm going with. Okay, I just set some down, not stuck down, just sitting with the plastic back on, just to see how they look. So these are all 3 5/8 off this wall, and that's how that transition is going to look. So the 3 5/8 off here. So yeah, I think that'll be fine. I got no, it's always going to look, wider down here. I don't want to shift them over down here. I don't think I do. No, I don't. That's what I'm going with right there. So went out to my shop to cut a block of wood, 3 5/8, and right there in a scrap pile was a block that looked to be 3 5/8, and lo and behold, it's exactly 3 5/8. That never happens. So maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. All right, so I'm just going to start sticking these down. So I think all you do is peel this plastic off. And these aren't permanent. I think if you need to move them, you can pick them up. So I want it all the way back and all the way over. And I think that's all there is to it. I'm grunting like this is hard work, but it's not. All right, that's my process. I'm going to keep going up. And there's a little gap, which is good, maybe 1/8 of an inch behind from the edge to the back of this thing. All right, so I'll finish putting those on and show the finished product. All right, there they are. I stuck down. I'm one short. I have 15 steps. There's 14. So I'm gonna have my dog. He's taking the most spills down these steps. So let's try him out. Liam, come. Oh yeah. That's much better. No slipping. Good job. All right, yeah, so I'm happy with those. Quality looks good. They're the only I see one little corner that's, not totally tucked under. But yeah, other than that, I'm happy with this. We don't use the steps that much. It's just my wife and I in this house, so I think these cheaper ones will be fine for us. But yeah, they do make some high-end wool ones, which I'm sure are nice. But yeah, Oak Valley Design stair treads. Thumbs up. Until next one. Peace out.